Hey, it's Trey, and welcome to Midday with Trey. Yes, I'm wearing my favorite nightgown. I'm still in my nightgown, and I don't even care because I've got random earrings on my desk. I had such a busy day yesterday, and I've got this out here because I've lost our notebook. I don't know what I've done with it. My desk is messy. So, anyways, I gotta show you this cute little picture. Aren't they so precious? That's such a good picture of them. You can definitely kind of see the size difference between little Willow and big O full size Amber there, or Panther. Uh, Amber didn't have her eyes open. Oh yeah. Oh, little Willow. So I don't know if here they are. This is, they're sitting in the window in their little kitty bed. I'm so thankful to have cats that love each other. Because I had cats who didn't. So anyways, I'll tell you about that in a minute. I got this little mini composition book that I had done the backgrounds on and have not really inked. I mean, have done the backgrounds, but I have not finished. Sorry. I haven't done any stamps or anything like that. So I pulled that one out, but I also have like this, which I kind of started playing with, and this is like watercolor. Like those chalky, really cheap watercolors, so they're more opaque. So I started working in this a little bit and playing with the watercolors just to see how it would work. And I mean, it actually works pretty good. So I thought I would just kind of play in this while I talk to you guys. I thought this was 2 pages, but I don't think it is. I really need to glue down some more. And I've misplaced my glue stick. Of course I have. Let me get my act together here. I got this. I've got my little Dollar Tree cookie sheet that I put black on so I don't blind you guys. There's some random images. And I still need a glue stick. Voila. Let's just go with Amazon Basic that I was using the other day. I do have. This has got paint on it. I think this one will be better. So I did have a couple of cats. When I lived in Georgia, I had a cat named Stardust, and she was feral. And I befriended a mama cat. And Stardust was the one that was left. We would feed the mama cat in our apartment. We'd open up the door, and then she would like come in with her kittens. And one day, she took all of her kittens were getting pretty old. They were getting ready to leave, So she had brought her kittens in, and Stardust was still eating. And she just kind of looked up at us, and she left. And that was like the last time we ever saw her. So we kept Stardust. We would put food out for her and stuff, but we saw some of the kittens. I think we did see her one more time, but she like never came back around. So we moved soon after that too. So Stardust became our kitty, and she was my very first kitty. And then we went to a yard sale one time, and there was this little kid who was playing with these kittens. These poor, poor kittens, I swear. He was tossing them in the air and everything else, and I was trying to tell him not to do that, and be kind and how to treat them and all that. And this little cat got on me and would not let go. And I swear, every time that I tried to get a paw loose, another paw would come out of nowhere. She was so fast. She would not let me go, would absolutely not let me go, was clinging to me. So the person at the yard sale said, if you want that cat, you can have it. So I took her home with me and named her Zephyr. And she was a cute little cat. She was kind of a smaller cat, like Willow, but not as small as Willow. Willow's the smallest cat I've ever had. But Zephyr was still pretty small and very fast. Very, very fast. There was one time that my ex-husband was sitting there petting her like this, and he was talking to someone. He was like, yeah, we named her Zephyr because she's just like the wind. She's so very, and about that time, she jumped, and she was so fast that he actually went like this on air. She was very fast. But her and Stardust never really got along. Like, I could not pick them both up and hold them at the same time. There's no way that Stardust would ever allow that. However, she did love Zephyr, and there was so many times that she like protected her, and also she would like groom her. But it was so funny because if we caught her grooming her, Stardust would lose it and beat the crap out of her. So we had to be careful and not startle them. Like if we saw that Stardust was grooming Zephyr, we would have to like in the other room or whatever to let her know we were coming, to give her enough chance to get up and move. She just absolutely refused to let us know that she had accepted that cat. I don't know what it was. But yeah, there was one time, because they were both inside-outside cats. And there was one time that Zephyr was outside and there was this big dog that came by, and it startled Zephyr. The dog didn't do anything to Zephyr. She was just standing there, but the dog startled her and she screamed. And I had the front door open because I was cleaning like the front of the steps. That's the reason that Zephyr was distracted, because she was watching me clean like the front steps and door. And I had the door open, and that dog came around the corner and scared her, and she, screamed, and Stardust came running out that door, and she fluffed up so big, and she just full on jumped on that dog and attacked that poor dog for no reason. No reason. That dog went yelping. I feel so sorry for him because that dog didn't do nothing. I was like, Zephyr, you should be ashamed of yourself. Stardust went missing while we lived in Georgia, and it was sad. But we had a lot of predators and stuff. I'm not really surprised. But she lived a good life. And Zephyr moved with us back up to here when we came back to Tennessee. Sorry, I'm trying to get this down. This paper does not want to stick to this other paper. And then she ended up getting like a respiratory disease. It's sad. The vet was all like, this wouldn't have happened if she was an inside cat, and this is the danger of an outside cat. Like I just kicked the cat outside and said, okay, you're an outside cat now. I mean, some cats just love the outside, and no matter what you do, you're not going to break that from them, especially if they're semi-feral, which most of my cats are. I'm pretty dang sure that these two cats were outside cats before they came to us, but they were so young that we were like, yeah, no. But most of the time, the other cats that I've had, save Stardust, have all been older cats. I don't tend to adopt kittens Rocky was full grown when she came to us. She was probably about 4 or 5. And we had no intention of her being an outside cat at all. None. But I tell you what, she was not happy inside. Rocky was an outside cat. She would come inside to be with us, but she hated it. And we would put her inside, like when we went on vacation, and whoever was watching her was like, oh my gosh, it was so pitiful. She just cried and whined. And I'm like, yeah, I know. She hates being inside. It's like torture for her. I was like really worried because, we were going to Colorado, and I was like really for a week, and I was like really worried about Rocky, but I didn't have to worry. She was not with us. So it was kind of a blessing because at least she wasn't freaking out. I don't know what these cats are going to do when we leave for a week. Of course, I'll have Ken in here. I'll have Ken come over and take care of them. Be with them. Willow, is that you? Is that you, little Willow? I appreciate all the comments that you guys are leaving. It took me like 15 minutes to get on here today just because I was answering everybody's comments and stuff. And I always try to answer them. Let you guys know that I do see them and I do appreciate them. Because it helps me to connect with you guys. I love that there's somebody out there with my stupid old laugh. I love it. I love that you went and told them about me. That's even greater. For the longest time, there was somebody that lived in a neighborhood. Not really a neighborhood. I'm trying to think what to call it. A community. Because you've got like Knoxville, but then there's like communities within Knoxville. Like I live in Knox County, and pretty much Knoxville is all of Knox County now, to be honest. So, but I actually live in a different city than Knoxville, although it really should just be Knoxville. But within Knoxville, there's like Fountain City, there's Inskip. So there's a community called Halls. And there was a girl that lived in Halls that apparently looked just like me. So many, I can't remember her name now. It seems like it was Julie or something like that. But so many times people would come up to me and call me by that name, and I'm like, no, that's not me. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm not her. And they're like, oh my gosh, she looks just like you, or whatever. And I never met her, and I always wanted to. Hello, Willow. Let's show a little tail. Show a little tail. Look how tiny that tail is. That is an indication of how small my cat is. That tiny little tail. Oh, look at them little feet. Show them your feet. I'm just obsessed with her little feet. Oh, she's such a baby girl. Yeah. Her such a baby. Yeah. Yeah. Her's purring. Her's purring. Her got tired of sleeping in the sun with Sissy. Decided to come see what Mom was doing. She lost her bell and her bow on her on her collar. I guess it's okay. They're not used to wearing them, so they've done pretty good. Although Willow could not stand that bell. You could not stand that bell, could you? Does that feel good? Yeah, I feel good. You want me to switch my arms? There we go. Yeah. She's so funny. She just loves to lay on her back. She will like fall at your feet and immediately just roll over on her back and wants her tummy rubbed. She loves her tummy rubbed. Her loves her tummy rubbed. Her loves her tummy rubbed. Oh, you just want to get on You just want to get on the desk now. So I'm just looking around. You want to fight? Do you want to catch these hands? Do you want to fight? Do you want to catch these hands? She's so cute when she fights me. You're not going to fight. You just want to be rubbed on. Oh, you knocked over my glue stick. Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go now? You want to just... She's still here. She just looked at me like, I don't want to be put down yet. Want some coffee? Oh, her's loving my hand. You ready to get down? You ready to get down? It looks like I smacked her out of the face. You want to fight? You gonna fight me? No fights? She's so cute when she fights me. Get down. She'll wrap her little paws around me and she gets those little back feet going and she doesn't hurt me at all. At all. She's it is just like fighting with a little kitten. She is my eternal kitten. So blessed to have that little ball of fur. My little angry bee. That's exactly what she sounds like to me. Just a bunch of angry bees. Or a fox. Ah! So yesterday was just so crazy. I was glad I got a video out for you guys. I'm glad I took the time to do it, and I almost didn't, but I'm glad that I did because it was so crazy yesterday. I had to get my makeup on for team pictures, and I didn't even take a picture of myself, but my makeup on for you guys. But anyways, I could not find my makeup. It took me like 45 minutes to find my darn makeup, and I still didn't find it all. I've got this like waterproof foundation kind of stuff, and I actually had two. I had one, and then my co-mom bought me another one for my birthday. Well, the last competition, I busted the top of one of them, so I grabbed the other one. Well, I can only find the one with the busted top now. I don't know what I did with my other ones. It makes me so mad. But at least I found it. And I couldn't find my eyeliner, but luckily I had a different eyeliner. I tell you, it was just craziness. I had a bunch of clothes on the bed I needed to put up. They didn't get put up. I didn't scoop the cat poop. Nothing happened yesterday. It was just chaos all day long. So I came back because practice was like from 5:45 until like 9 o'clock. So I was exhausted when I came home. And I came home. Did Jeremy like put up my clothes for me? No, he did not. He did not. No. Did he skip the cat poop? No. He was laying on the couch watching TV. So I came in and did all the things that I had to do. Because usually I just come home and I like change into my nightgown and then I sit down and watch TV. Well, I went into the bedroom and I didn't come back out. He's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm putting up all these clothes. So he, and I had all my makeup and all this stuff all over the bed where I was trying to find like my makeup. It was just all disarray. So I had to clean up the bedroom last night. So he did come in and help me after I got home, but it would have been nice if it would have been done when I got home. So I wouldn't have done it at all, but hey, it is what it is. Then I scooped the cat poop. Lord, I tell you, that's the one thing I hate about inside cats is that stupid cat litter. I'm this close to just teaching them how to use the potty. It's like, I'm over this. You guys just need to learn how to do this on your own. Work was just insane. And then I had to hurry up and get ready. And thank goodness I started early getting ready, which is good because I had to run this long report. And I thought, well, I'm just going to go ahead and take my shower and get everything ready. And then when I'm ready to get ready, I'll have it all. Well, that whole time that report was running, I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to find all my makeup. So thank goodness I did that though. Otherwise, I would have been in dire straits. I would have been calling my teammates going, bring me makeup. Or stopping off at Walgreens. I'm just throwing stuff in here, random schmandom. I'm not even thinking about colors or anything. I am not actually thinking at all. There is nothing that I'm doing in my brain. I'm not planning for the future. I'm not thinking about what any of this could be. It's just, I'm gluing paper on paper right now because it's what my brain needs. I don't want to think. I don't want to do anything. Jeremy was in a really bad mood this morning. He had a dream last night that I cheated on him with somebody named John. I was like, the only John I know was this big old guy. He was like 6'5", 6'5", or 6'6", 6'7", right around in there. Really tall guy and super gay. Like super, super majorly flamboyantly gay. I loved him so much. He did like show cats. So he had like these beautiful cats. Who were completely spoiled. So yeah, he would do all these cat shows and stuff, him and his partner. I don't remember what his partner's name was now. That was long ago. I wonder what happened to him. I kind of lost touch with him after he left my company. We were Facebook friends there for a while, but then he ended up leaving Facebook. So, yeah. If you're not on Facebook, I'm probably not going to keep up with you. I barely keep up with people that are on Facebook. Facebook is pretty much my lifeline. What social media apps do you guys love and use? That is so thick. So Facebook's probably the one that I use the most, as in like I pretty much keep it for memory keeping and to, keep in touch with my friends. A lot of my high school friends are there, and just to keep in touch with people. I usually mainly for Messenger. I don't really post on Facebook as much anymore, but I still do. I mean, it's not like I don't ever. But I really don't post as much. I really don't post on social media much anymore now that I have my channel, because this takes up so much of my time, especially since I want to, try to get a schedule up for you guys. And apparently it's good for the algorithm. I've had this picture forever. This is probably what Kenan wanted to do to me when I was singing that one day. That was so funny. He was like, don't even talk to me. Don't talk to me, Mom. Don't talk. So I sung at him. I love it. He got so mad. What, Willow? What, Willow Bina? I really need to take... Are you coming back? Do you want to pack up? Do you? Come here. Did y'all hear her little meow? Oh, what happened? She's so floppy. She jumped up, and I went to grab her, and she just flopped over like this, and I almost dropped her, and I ended up grabbing her by her back leg. Is that the way you really wanted to come up, by one back leg? That's, that could be seen as abusive. Pulling my cat up by its back leg. I should just put my little thing right here on your tummy, and that could be my, like that, and that could be our, that could be our thumbnail. He doesn't want mommy's attention this morning. You gonna get back down? Okay, bye-bye. That was almost a proper meow. Did y'all hear that? She almost meowed properly. Look at her using good language. Her tiny little voice, but it can get really loud. Let me tell you, don't let her fool you. There's a mockingbird that lives in my holly tree. I have a holly tree, okay, let me see if I can explain this. We have like a bay window that's right here. That's where I took the girls' pictures. So they sit in that window a lot. Well, right here is a huge holly tree that's right up against the house. And we always have mockingbirds that nest in there every year. And they don't ever bother me. I'm always all up in that tree. And they've never bothered me. Now, they hated Rocky and would dive at Rocky, but they never bothered me. So they know I'm of no problem to them, I guess. They see me as an okay person. This mockingbird, I have a little hook that has a wind chime on it. And so that mockingbird loves to come and sit on that little hook. When she does, or he does, I'm sure, I don't know if it's the male or female, Amber will lose her mind. And she will get in the window. So she's like 2 feet away from this bird, right? And screams at it. Just screams and yells at this bird. And that bird does nothing. Doesn't even shake a tail feather. Sometimes it'll cock its head sideways and kind of look at her. But that bird's like, yeah, you're no threat to me. And it makes Amber so furious. It makes her so mad that bird will not pay her any never mind. And she's up there just screaming at it. And Amber is getting to the point where she doesn't want to wear her harness either and go outside. Because I had been, training her to walk around outside. And when I go outside, she'll stand at the door and cry for me. But then when I come to get her and to put her harness on, she'll run from me. So, I don't know. I'm like, no, you're not coming out without your harness, because that's what she wants. She wants me just to open the door and let her outside. And I'm like, no, because she won't mind. If she would mind, because Willow, I could do it. Willow, I could, let her out, and there would be no problem whatsoever. She would come to me. She would stay at my side. There'd be no problem. Ember's not like that. Ember does not, she will not come to me at all. Looks like she's not even my cat. It's really weird because I've never had a cat like that. All my cats that I've had, I've always had really close bonds with. And Amber, she's just so standoffish with me. And I've just never had a cat that is like that. Scam. And it's just, I don't know, it's just it's a different dynamic. It's something I'm just not used to. And I don't know how to deal with it because I'm just so used to being like my cat's person or whatever. And I'm getting kind of a taste of like what other people feel like with my cats, you know? Like even Willow is not very personable. Even though Amber is. Amber will come if there's somebody in the house or if somebody knocks on the door. Amber will be the first one at the door. She wants to know who it is and all that. And she'll also let them pet her, which is odd considering that, you know, she doesn't really like to be petted. But if it's somebody coming to visit, she will let them pet her forever. She's so sweet. So Amber will be the first one. And then Willow will warm up. But Willow will not come to you. Right off, and everybody just wants her because she's so tiny. They just want to hold her. They're like, oh, she's so tiny. Look at, can I hold her? And she, you know, I could pick her up and just hand her to you. And she won't mind. She won't try to get down or anything. But she's just not going to come to you on her own. Because basically what it is that Willow will do anything that I ask her to do because she's my cat. And then you got Amber who won't do anything. So frustrating. I'll run around the house going, Amber, come here, Amber, come here, please, Amber, please come. It's horrible. It was horrible trying to get her to the vet. Because she just wouldn't come to me. But I'm still happy to have her in my life. She's such a beautiful cat. She's so smart. She's just a smart little thing. I know you guys can't hear it, but Willow right now is downstairs and she has her baby. I know she has her baby because she is like doing her little baby cry. She does this little squalor when she has her baby in her hand or in her mouth. She carries this little baby around and then she just screams at the top of her lungs. And for the longest time, I thought that she wanted me to play with her or whatever. And so I would like pay attention to her. I'd go, oh, will you play? And she would drop the baby and run to me. But I was like, I thought you wanted to play, and she'll just like waller around on me or whatever. Then she would leave and then go over and pick up her baby and do the exact same thing. So I began to realize that her screaming around, because I always think if a cat is talking, they always say, oh, cats meow. They don't meow at each other. They meow for you. Well, that's not true. I don't think that's true in a bit. They might not really talk to each other through meows, but they definitely call each other through meows because my cats call each other all the time. In fact, it's so cute. Ember actually sounds like she says Willow when she calls her. She goes, Willow, Willow, Willow. And that is when she's calling her sister. It sounds just like she's saying Willow, and that is who she wants. But Willow especially is very vocal when she plays, which is funny because she was so nonverbal when she was a little baby, when she was just a little kitty cat. She never said anything. And I think I've shared with you guys before that we thought for the longest time that she didn't have a voice box and could not meow. We thought, well, maybe she's just, got how she's tiny. Maybe she has some kind of deformity where, she can't meow. But that was simply not the case. It was just the fact that I don't know if maybe she hadn't developed. Maybe maybe it had to develop, or I just kind of think she had to get used to us. I don't know. Who knows? I just heard a ball roll across the floor. They got some of those balls that have the bells in them. And I just heard a bell. One of the balls would go rolling. It's differently. Willow gonna hear her talking to it now. You talking to your ball? She's very talky today. Amber. Let's see if I can get Amber to come. Probably not. Amber's probably still in the sun. You can tell in those pictures Willow was awake, but Amber was really not. Amber was sleeping. Amber really enjoys getting up there. Because, in the morning you've got Jeremy getting ready for work, me, I'm listening to the news and getting ready. Well, hello, Willow. Are you back? Where's your sister? So you got Jeremy running around, Kenan running around, everybody getting their stuff. So they just really enjoy that morning of the morning time of just once everybody's gone and the house starts to get quiet again. And the birds, they've been watching the birds for a while because they get up. I guess the cats usually get up about 6 o'clock or so to start watching the birds. They're usually up by the time that I get up. So when my alarm goes off, they're usually already up and awake and greeting me like, "Hey, Mom, what's up? You up now?" And then when I get up early, they're usually already up and in the windows. They're usually really good. They usually don't bother us like when we sleep and stuff. They're such good kitties. Although every once in a while, Willow will come up and, especially if I've fallen asleep, because I'm really bad to fall asleep in my recliner, and then I'll go to bed like later. And if I'm still asleep in my recliner, a lot of times she'll get up there with me. And sometimes she'll wake me up by kneading on me and all that. Sometimes I think she has bad dreams and comes because there was one night I had fallen asleep. It was probably like 2 o'clock in the morning. And she came and she just snuggled into me so close. And she just kept like rubbing her head on me and rubbing her head on me and rubbing her head on. I was like, what is going on? But she just wanted love all over me. Or she wanted in my arms, and she, I was holding her like this, and she was just rubbing her head like all over my hand and all over my arm. And I mean, for probably an hour, I had to sit there and just kind of calm her down or whatever. And that's only happened like twice. So, like I said, it just makes me wonder, did she have a bad dream or something? Did she dream that I wasn't there anymore? Who knows? Who knows what cats dream about? I've had this image for a long time, too. Although I had that one. Let's just put this in the back somewhere. There we go. There we go. I wonder what happened to our notebook. I've been kind of thinking about doing a glue book in the style of like Nicole at Relax Cut Glue, the way she puts like all of her images like butt up together and they're all like cut out really nice. She's real organized. I'm not. You know, I still have not watched her one magazine challenge, even though just seeing the title and inspired me to go and find mine and pull it out and finish it. I still have yet to watch any of hers. I just haven't watched her in forever, and I love her. She's so great. She's so funny. And I got there for a while that every single time that I saw that she had uploaded a video, I would just click on it immediately. Just kind of like when I would see that Anne had uploaded a video. Which, by the way, I saw that she had a live stream not too long ago, and I missed it. I need to go find it. But I have not been watching any YouTube videos lately. I've not really been working in my art studio beyond what you guys see me do. I've just been busy. So, I haven't got to watch videos. And when I do watch videos, seems like I'm only watching serial killers. I like to watch about true crime and stuff. Not really serial killers, I guess, but true crime. My favorite crime channel is That Chapter with Mike. I believe he's in Scotland. He always winks at the end. And I always tell Jeremy that he's winking at me. I'm like, that's our secret code. Jeremy's like, is it? And I'm like, yeah, we're in love. And I wonder why my husband has dreams about me cheating on him. I was like, Lord, honey, I ain't gonna cheat on you. I was like, if I get rid of you, I'm not getting another one. I hate when he has dreams like that. I mean, I know how it is. It happens and you just feel awful. But I tell you, there is something cathartic when your spouse still like apologizes. There's so many times that like something happened like in my dream and I'll wake up and I'll tell Jeremy, in my dream you did this, and he'll be like, I'm sorry, my dream self was a dick. It actually does make you feel better. So I did apologize to him this morning for my dream self cheating on him. I'm like, I'm so sorry, honey. Speaking of which, he sent me a text. I better check it. I hadn't. Oh, he's just telling me to grab another 2-pack of burgers. Ooh, I kind of like that side. So yeah, I guess we're doing hamburgers tonight for dinner. He wrote it down. I was on the phone this morning with my work son when he left for work, and he told me he left me a grocery list. And I said, okay. And he told me, so I guess that's what we're having for dinner, because he told me he was going to find something for dinner. So I guess him finding something to dinner means he wants me to go out and buy something to eat. That's okay. I need to go out anyways. I need a tank top to go underneath my shirt. We're doing an 80s routine Saturday, and we just got our shirts, and I'm gonna cut off the collar of my shirt, and I'm gonna make it like go over my shoulder, and I need a tank top to wear underneath it because I want like a neon tank top, or at least, you know, as bright as I can. Who you calling for, Amber? You're calling for your sissy? Can't get her to come in here. I don't know why. Amber? Now the horses are running through the hall. Now I definitely won't get her in here because she's playing with her sister. Oh, look at that. That's a something I printed out like a long time ago. Let's put you in there. There you go. That's pretty. I think I definitely cut up a gardening magazine. Got a laptop here. We're just, look at that cup of coffee. Cup of Joe. Okay, I ripped the handle off, so I'm putting it back down. Yesterday I had to turn over the recliner to get something out from underneath it that had fallen. And the cats, like, you would have thought that I just turned the house inside out or something. They both were amazed. In fact, I think I have a picture of it. I think I have a picture that I'll let you guys go. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh no. Hold on. My phone's not responding. So this is my living room, and I had to turn over this. They're both on it. They're both on it looking at it like, what the crap? So yeah, I had dropped something down the side of it, and so I had to flip it over to grab it, and then I went and grabbed the broom and swept underneath it. When I turned around, this is what I found. Okay, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.